프런트.
Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth connected successfully.
I like you better than you think I do. And if I show you mine, you will like me too. Like that, I want you here, now on the floor, sticking it up in your face. I let you spank, knick-knack, paddywhack, be cool. I let you deep, but you won't swim in my pool. I'm like that. Don't be no fool.